welcome back to my channel and welcome to day number 3 of Vlogmas. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 eyeshadow palettes for winter. Now let me tell you guys, I know that eyeshadow palettes for winter are like very heavy on the cool tones and the blues, and I personally don't like those tones. If you have, watched my videos before, you know the blues are not my favorite color of eyeshadows at all. I just don't like how they look on me. Whenever it comes to clothing, it's a different story, but for makeup, it's just a no for me. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so I did my best to put the 10 eyeshadow palettes that reminds me of holidays, of winter, and from what I know people tend to lean towards whenever it comes to winter. So let's go ahead and get started. But before, if you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Carla and I am a makeup enthusiast that loves to create looks and just have fun with the makeup that I already have. I occasionally do reviews of products, but the main focus of my channel is to use what I already have. So you are going to see a lot of, older products and a lot of project pans. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my channel before you leave. I would love to see you coming back. Oh, and also if you're interested in this look, I have a video on it. Well, I'm working on it. This is going to be one of my looks for Christmas. I still haven't decided if it's going to be 3 or 5 looks for Christmas, but just, this is one of them. So if you want to watch that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That video is coming. Now let's go ahead and get started. Now, just so you know, these palettes are in no specific order. I just grabbed them as I was looking through my collection. For the first palette, guys, I have one and only from Colourpop. This is a stain from an eyeshadow that I was trying, by the way. This is the one and only, like I said, from Colourpop. As you can see, you have here your very burgundy tones, very beautiful palette. I really enjoy pulling this one out for winter. This tones just, I don't know, it just reminds me of Christmas. And these shimmers over here are absolutely beautiful. So if you have this palette, definitely consider pulling it out. And if you have been thinking about getting it, I think that right now is the perfect time to get it. I am not sure that if Colourpop is having a sale. They are always having a sale. But again, very beautiful palette and perfect for winter. Next, I have this mini star palette from Natasha. Denona. This one is a very beautiful palette. With this palette, you can create many looks. Here you have your mattes, your transition shade, and then the one to deepen out, and then you can decide if you want to use the gold for a gold look, or if you want to go more into the blues. So here's one of the blues that you could use, or that I actually feel more comfortable using, because this one is a duochrome, so it's a shift between blue and brown, which I absolutely love. So this blue, and then you also have this one over here. It's more like a nude. I don't know, it's very pretty. So I think this one is absolutely perfect, like I said, for winter because of the blues, and then the gold, very holiday-ish. And then you can also do just something absolutely normal and neutral if that's what you are into. So yes, mini star from Natasha. Denona. Another palette that I have over here is from Colourpop, and it's The Child from the Star Wars collection. This palette, I think it's absolutely beautiful also for winter. It has, again, those browns, those gold, very holiday colors, but you also get some greens that would go very well also with Christmas. And then you have here like a minty or icy white, very beautiful. So this one is a very good palette, guys, and also amazing quality. Definitely recommend it for this holidays. If you have it, pull it out of your drawers. I might use this one for a holiday look. Next, this palette came in a BoxyCharm. I think it came in my first BoxyCharm, and whenever I looked at it, I immediately thought about winter because of the colors that it has. And I am talking about the Ciaté London The Editor palette. This palette, guys, whenever I look at it, I think about holidays because you get greens, reds, golds, and then you also get here some purples. You have your neutrals to put in your outer corners. I think, honestly, I have not given this palette a chance, and I don't know why. I got it and I just, left it in my drawers. But now that I have a channel and I've been looking for what are the best palettes for summer, what are the best palettes for this, I was looking at this one. I was like, this one is perfect for winter. Like, why I didn't see this before? I'm still not, very convinced with the blues, but I might give him a try. We'll see. But this one, guys, if you have it, if you have BoxyCharm and you got this palette, consider pulling it out for the winter. Alright, guys, next I have another Natasha Denona palette. And whenever I think about this palette, I think it's a perfect transition from fall to winter because of the colors. And I am talking about the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. This one, guys, just look at these tones. And I know it leans very heavy into the warm tones. There's a lot of orange and bronzy tones in here, but what makes me think about winter about this palette, it's this blues, the greens, the golds. There's even a red over here, more blues, and your champagne color. So I think that this palette, like I said, it's a very good palette for fall, but it also transitions very well into the winter. Another palette that I have over here, guys, this is a newer palette. It came, I think, around September, October this year. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metals palette. Guys, this palette is just absolutely stunning, and I think it's perfect for the holidays because you get here some burgundy tones, you get here some cool tones. This haze tone, it's like a gun metal type of shade. I don't know how to explain it, but it has also a little bit of green in it. Very beautiful. Then you have here the Nocturne, which is also a very like silvery, darkish, grayish, I don't know. And then the Nova shade, also a very beautiful shade. And this one, Heavenly, also a stunning inner corner shade. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I look at this palette, I think about New Year's Eve or a very, very glam Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful. Quality is amazing. So if you have this palette, because this one is limited edition, definitely pull it out right now. Keep using it. It's just beautiful. Let's continue. I have here the Play a Jewel from Colourpop, another very beautiful palette for winter. This one has all, like the name it says, all your jewel tones. Here you have your burgundies, very wintry shades. Here you have some blues, greens, golds. Then you have this blue over here that it's a duochrome also between like purple and blue. I don't know, guys. It's a very beautiful palette. I think it's perfect for the holidays. If you want to wear, like, you know, something maybe more festive, more bright, I think that this palette is absolutely perfect. And you also get here some neutrals to mix, you know, or for your transition shades or your crease or whatever. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Definitely recommend it. And it's, you know, this one's a really good price for the amount of shades and the quality of Colourpop. Alright guys, next I have two eyeshadow palettes. That puts us at 11, but I put this ones two together because I think, you know, these ones are holiday collections. And because they're holiday collections, I think they're, you know, just good for the holidays. And I am talking about the last 2 years of Pat McGrath, the Mothership Megas, Celestial Divinity, and Celestial Odyssey. I think that these two palettes, if you have them, right now it's the time to pull them out. These ones are not cheap palettes, guys, and I know that their colors are like very bright and everything. This one is Celestial Odyssey. No, this one is Celestial Divinity. And this is how this palette looks like. It leans like Pat McGrath, you know, very heavy into the purples and into the pinks. And then you also get here some greens, some golds. Again, a very beautiful palette, and I think it goes really, really well with the holidays, with Christmas, especially if you are not so much into the reds, but you are still wanting to, you know, have something maybe a little bit more on the pink side. This one, it is your go-to. Now, if you are more into brighter colors and being bold, then I think that the one that you should be getting out is your Mothership Celestial Odyssey. Personally, my favorite from this two. This palette, guys, it just, I don't know, I really, really like it. You get here some really good neutral tones for, you know, for those who don't like a lot of boldness or brightness into their, or color into their eye looks. But then you also get here this beautiful blue, this beautiful, it's like a black with some sparkles of purple and blue and gold and green. I don't know, it's just so, so beautiful. And then this green over here, guys, is just stunning. This orange, and then also this lilac, this shade over here, I don't even know what to call this shade. It's like a gold, silvery gold, like a cool tone gold. I don't know, it's just a very, very beautiful palette. Perfect for winter and for, again, the holiday season. Okay guys, last but not least, I have here a bonus palette. Okay, I just had to get this one out. Whenever I think about this one, I think about Christmas because of the cranberry tones in this palette, and I just love that this palette has some warm tones in it because, like I said before, cool tones are just not my favorite to wear. I just personally don't think that they look that good on me. So this palette, guys, you all know it. You probably have it. It's a classic, and it's the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, come on, guys. This palette, it's an absolute beautiful palette for winter. I just put my finger in that shade. This palette, like, come on, it's absolutely beautiful for winter. You have here your burgundy tones, cranberry tones, perfect for Christmas. And then you also get here some champagne-y shades. I just think this palette, I cannot let it out of this season. And I know that probably a lot of you guys have it because this is, you know, this is a cult classic. So if you have it, bring it out. Don't let it get all in your drawers. It's still a very beautiful palette, even though it's so old. It's still a very beautiful color story, and it is perfect for winter. So with this one, guys, I finished this video. Those were my top, well, it was supposed to be 10, but I ended up doing 12. So those were my top 12 eyeshadow palettes for winter. Let me know in the comments down below which ones are your favorite eyeshadow palettes for winter. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification button so you don't miss any single one of my videos, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!